morning, traders. Good morning, stocks with Josh. Good morning, world. Oh, what's going on with SPY?
Miss Mary.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll check it out. Okay. Excuse me. Yes, we'll check it out. Give me 1 second. Mhm. All right, Adobe. Hold on, check on your Adobe.
Good morning, Miss Mary. I was just curious, has anyone posted where you're doing your next scalping classes?
I do have a scalping class, I believe, on Sunday. This Sunday is my scalping class, and then we have a swing class Saturday, beginner's class this Friday. Mhm. If you want to sign up, let me know. Just shoot me an email. Okay, Eric, what time frame are you looking at?
Frame.
Weekly time frame. Okay. So we have a double bottom. All right, give me 1 second. Let me just share my screen. Don't have a double bottom, but we had that double top with the neckline, back testing the neckline, more continuation possible to the downside. Let's go see. Bullish divergence. We've been having bullish divergence ever since we established this lower low and just creating a bullish divergence, no breakdown, no breakout. You draw your trend line. Your early resistance lies on your 14 EMA, which has been respected multiple times. There is no double bottom yet, but we could see bullish divergence, always bullish divergence. So in order for us to enter this trade for a possible call, you're going to draw a trend line on the weekly chart. You would like to see a breakout on that trend line and establish a higher high. That's about 285. So if we would like to enter early, you need to go to a shorter time frame, perhaps use a daily, and then we could again decipher this using a shorter trend line. So anything that breaks above the 646 I mean, sorry, 240, 246.70, there is a higher chance that it could get to 252 to 258. So it's just a little bit of a resistance. We don't want to waste this little move, so we could take advantage of that little move. Your resistance lies on after 246, you have 254 to 258. Nothing confirmed yet. So we are trading within this small time frame, not on the weekly. And once we break out of that 258, there's a higher chance we're going to fill up the gap to that 269. So that's about $11 trade. From here, early entry right above 246, you have a bullish crossover. However, your RSI still remain bearish. But if we do break out right on that trend line, early entry to get out around that 252, I mean 254 to 258.91. And then if it's a strong momentum, we do need to want to see a volume spike, okay? Confirm the move to the upside, or at least confirm the move of a breakout. Then we have that mini gap to fill all the way to 269. Break out of that 269, which will serve as a possible resistance on this 50 MA. Now, we really need to take profit if this is going to be your a swing. Need to take profit because there is no candle that break out of that 50 MAs. Yes, we did have a bunch of candles that break out of that, but your resistance again is now your 50 MAs. This is such a wide gap between the 50 and 200 compares to the this previous breakout in here. Okay, so this is just remain to be, we're still converging. Now we're slightly diverging. So break out of that, there's a higher chance that, establish a higher high. So a possible change of a structure. Once we get to that 285, then we're looking around 320, 3 312. What is this? 312. Yep, 312 all the way to that 200 MA. So there's a possible trade that we could do in Adobe. Okay, but there is no breakout yet. There's no trade for me yet for Adobe. So Eric, that's going to be your homework. So if you see a breakout of that, just let me know. I'll go ahead and put an alert here too, so that we could actually trade this. This is a pretty good one.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Mary.
So I'm counting on you for that. So anything that
Yes.
breaks out of that 246, let me know so we could watch it. Okay. Because
Yes, I will keep an eye.
yep, because what we could do is we could enter this early as an aggressive entry for a possible inverse head and shoulder, then enter on this level. We could take early profit here because it still remain bearish, and then we're gonna have to watch that 50 MAs. Anything that breaks above that 50 MA, there's a higher chance we could get at least $10 to fill the gap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Mary.
Yeah, that's our game plan for that. So watch it. That's your
Yes.
homework, Eric.
Yes.
Morning, friend.
Good morning.
Zoom wouldn't let me in this morning.
No, it's a
That's
new
weird.
no. It's a new Zoom. Because I just realized that we need to always update our Zoom because some people cancel their subscriptions. And if we continue to use it, then they will have access to it, which is not fair for those people who have,
Yeah.
So we always need to be fair
Oh,
and we have to have
I thought it
integrity.
was me. I thought it was me. I was like, why won't Zoom let me in?
Yeah.
Do you guys see Mike on the Zoom now?
Yes.
Yeah,
we were talking about that. So he asked me, and I told him that how much is Zoom. So that's good because a lot of people are not quite happy with the eCam, with the YouTube, because it's lagging. It's really lagging. 8 to 10 seconds is a lot. So he really invested on you guys. So take advantage of that Zoom. So
oh yeah, I was reading the comments yesterday, and it was unanimous. Like everybody was saying, I don't know how much better Zoom is over the YouTube.
it is. It's lagging. It's really lagging. So he invested on that.
It's a big difference.
That is a
And
big difference.
I mean, 10 seconds on scalping is make or break.
Yeah, that is a lot.
And you're constantly getting the buffering which it throws you sometimes even more. Like if you don't
Yep.
catch the screen,
Yep. I didn't have any buffering yesterday, man. I went fly fishing yesterday. It was so much fun.
I had fun on Tesla yesterday.
yeah, me too. Like
Yeah.
I love Tesla. I was riding the Tesla down all the way.
Yeah, it was $1.88, the contract for a put. And that thing, I said that thing is gonna come down because the larger time frame, one larger time frame, that particular time frame just will not give me a bullish crossover, but everything is going up. So I'm like, that thing is gonna come down. And I write it up first when the market opens, and then just vacillating there, and it's eating my premium because it's $1.88 only. Sold it for $5. I was like, wow, that was like $300 for one contract only. And I was just, I'm just gonna do, because Tesla is very unpredictable. It's very unpredictable. So, and then there was a gap. Remember when we were trading? That gap filled up. It filled in to the bottom, and that was, I think that was a trade that I wanted to do it with you guys last week, and it did not fill, and it filled yesterday. So
Nice.
yeah, TSLL, we could be we could actually buy TSLL too. I think one of the Discord members is buying Skip already. I think I don't remember his name. Buy the dip. I think he's buying the
Yeah,
TSLL.
by the dip
Yeah,
before the rip. Yeah.
And
yeah, it
yesterday,
yeah, it was but be careful buying those ETF. It's such a widespread gap. But if it goes to your favor, it will do good. I believe we're still not on the bottom for Tesla. I think there's a slightly more room. So once it start recovering, then I will get one too.
Yeah, that's the other thing with those leverage ETFs. The bid ask can be pretty wide.
Yeah, they're pretty wide.
I haven't traded since last Wednesday. It kind of feels nice.
Oh yeah, welcome back, Tom. I forgot you were on your trip. Hello.
Yeah.
did you catch anything?
So last week I was on a work trip, but yesterday I took the day off and went fishing with my buddy, and it was my first time fly fishing. Fly fishing is relaxing, but it's also frustrating because there's a technique to it. So then I just went back to a spinner rod, and I was just hitting fish left and right. We were just trout fishing in the river.
Spy fishing, you said?
I tried fly fishing, yeah, for
Oh,
the first
fly
time.
fishing. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
My brother has in San Diego. He has a charter boat. He retired as a fire captain, and then he got his captain license for the boat, and now he take people from San Diego to Mexico on his charter boat, and they go fishing for the day.
Nice.
His Facebook is always like him, like carrying those huge tunas, and I went a couple of times with him, and
It's honestly, it's just nice to be out just away and not have your phone going off and
Oh yeah. It was actually good this long weekend, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we just gotta walk away. We don't do it. I don't think we do enough of that these days.
not anymore. Yeah,
It's always, I got to do this. I got to do that. Everything's a rush. That's actually what I put on my men's group today. Take some time for yourself, guys. Take a day off once in a while.
Yeah.
Miss Mary.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just saw it Sofi. Sofi is in the daily time frame. It's also look like they wanna go up. That one like I saw it here when they passed through on the 1684. I think this gonna be going up because I saw it here. They have the double bottom already. The W.
How many green candles do you see there?
I'm sorry.
How many green candles do you see there?
No, it's red.
Okay, so not yet.
Not yet, red.
Not yet.
Okay, okay.
We could check it out later, but not yet. So Josh was here on on Thursday, Tom.
I know. I saw that.
He was teaching us the screener.
Good morning, Miss Miriam, Tom.
Good morning, Cajun. We were going against the goat. It was like 800 people, so we were like going against him. It was fun.
Good morning, Miss Mary. Good morning, Tom.
Here,
Good
Tom,
morning,
the
Dre.
the
Trust that
one
you
that
guys
I
had a
caught it like
blessed weekend.
a yellowtail.
What happened, Dre?
No, I was
Uh,
just trusting you guys had a blessed weekend. You and Tom both.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Dre. Yes, absolutely.
I was off for a while. I wasn't here for a while. I'm back now.
Oh, I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, thank you. I saw your video last night. Real good video.
Oh,
Yeah, and I liked it too.
oh, thanks, Dre.
The like button.
Thanks, Dre. Oh, I do it for you guys for your technicals. It was like so late. My husband's like, "Why do you do it late? Well, this is the time that I finish working." And
yep.
he's like, "The algorithm doesn't work that way because he does a lot of social media too for his business." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not doing it for algorithm. I'm doing it for my community." He was like, "Well, that's not good, hon. You gotta do it on the peak time." And I'm like, "Well, guess what? It's mommy's duty." So, so I'm sorry, guys, if it's late. Well, let's talk about Tesla here. We have a possible double bottom for Tesla. This 14 EMA is going to serve our possible resistance, but on the shorter time frame, let's see. We do have such a. I don't want to use the wick for this one. Actually, you know what? We can actually don't want to trying to avoid fake out, right? The goal is to avoid fake out. Really trying to avoid fake out. VWAP. Let's go ahead and close it. Let's see. Oh, something's wrong with it.
Wait, do you see my logos now on the screener?
I love it, Tom. I love it. I love it. we're coming down already. Where is my...
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Miss Mary.
Good morning, Ade. That's Ade, right?
Yeah. You know today he always comes in with a joy in his voice.
That's the beauty of it.
That's because it's a blessing to be in your presence. You guys are awesome. Like I always tell everybody, like, oh, you should have. And I apologize. I should have gave you your flowers. So I got to be you on Thursday, and I got to tell Josh how Miss Mary is. So and I forgot to include you. So my apologies.
No worries, Ade. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I mean, you earned it and you deserve it.
Oh, thanks, bud. We are all here together, okay? This is such a big gap. Tesla's dropping already. We're not gonna chase it, okay? This is actually our support, but I would like to see where Tesla is going. Where are you going, Tesla? We cannot use, look, there's nothing, right? So if you find nothing to the left, you have to use a larger time frame. Where are you going?
I think Josh gave technicals maybe not this week, but it could drop down to 335 or 322.
You can. It's not perfect time to buy skip yet until there's a possible recovery because it could continue to come down. 346. Where are you going? $46.08. We do have that. We're gonna have to decipher this big gap in between. We have 3 minutes to finish. We have a gap on the 343 all the way to 339, okay? Okay. All right, this is for Tesla. This is our levels. These are just literally just local support. The goal is to get to this 343, okay? And then we could be able to drop and trade the gap. Yesterday, we filled in the gap as well. So this is the goal for Tesla, that 343 is our trade to the downside, okay? The market's gonna open. Two things you could do. Don't chase it, or you're gonna have to ride that trade. All right, it may get whipsaw it. Yesterday, what happened to Tesla was it come up, and then after that, it never recovered. So this is not going to be our pre-morning market because it's already starting off. So this is going to be most likely our pre-morning market. We have
All right, we are open.
yeah, it's whipsawing on Tesla. Be careful. We don't want to chase it. It looks like it wants to come up, but let's see. It's bearish, by the way. On the larger time frame, it's bearish. I'm leaning towards put for Tesla, but the market just opened. I have an alert and tap.
Right. Just looked at all the printing company. The printing company is all the same, all from the same company. So it's not like it's different printing.
Nothing yet. Let's not chase Tesla, okay? But the goal is to get to 343. That's our trade to the downside. Let's go ahead and take a look at SPY. Google too has Google has a I gave you guys technicals on Google. That is good also for a scalping. I've given you a larger time frame and a shorter time frame, and your daily could serve as your scalping or a swing. Where's my SPY? Nothing on Tesla yet. I
Mary,
also
I'm gonna
would,
mute all. I'm gonna mute all real quick.
good. I also would like to take a look at a. What is this? What is this?
Go ahead, unmute.
We are not going to chase Tesla or SPY. But SPY is bearish, by the way. Can I get a put there, Mary? Not yet. We are still inside the box, and it's, as you can see, for some reason, it's just stuck in there. It's not moving. We don't want to get caught with the whipsaw if we get a put. But SPY wants to come down. Why you have two SPY? Nobody said anything. Oh, you guys are
No.
muted. Oh no. What's going on with Tesla? Too early for a put for SPY, okay? And nothing with Tesla. Does it want to come down for Tesla? Yeah. It wants to come down. But is it confirmed? We don't want to get caught. That's the thing. We're just trying to be cautious, okay? We're just really trying to be cautious. Because these current levels are just the wick on the larger time frame. this candle could drop all the way here to the 200 MAs. So Mary, can I just get a put? It's too risky. Okay. This is a nice looking candle for Tesla to move down. As you can see, this is just pure buyers, just like up here, pure buyers. So you guys could take that opportunity for a put for Tesla. But remember, I don't want you guys to, what do you call that? Don't have a stop loss because this is Tesla. All right. But put is good for Tesla. You guys could start taking profit on 343.74. This is a local resistance, a local support from the larger time frame. But everything for Tesla is leaning bearish. I need you to have a stop loss, but this candle represents pure sellers right here. Buyers is trying to push the price higher, just like this one. The bears and the bulls are fighting. This is an indecision candle. Finish with this candle in the red, confirm our trade to the downside. Now it's whipsawing us again. That's why we need to be careful. For a SPY, we're just really stuck. We establish a lower low for Tesla. You just need to be patient with Tesla, okay? I need you to have a stop loss. The best way for Tesla, if you're going to trade Tesla, it means you really have a high risk tolerance. It means you gotta have to do a structural stop loss for this, okay? The problem with that is you could lose 30% on Tesla. You could lose 30%, 20% compared to your automatic. You could do an automatic if you want to, but preferably a structural for Tesla. Stop loss will be better. Anything that breaks above that VWAP is confirmed for a possible reversal. All right. But Tesla is leaning towards bearish. The SPY is also leaning towards bearish. This is a possible tweezer bottom, but it's pretty weak. It could raise all the way, just like it did this morning, all the way here and then bounce again. Okay. If you have a stop loss, make sure you use it. But it's bearish for Tesla. Nothing for SPY yet.
Nvidia's running now.
Nvidia what, Tom?
Nvidia is popping right now.
Just want to trade Nvidia. $52 seconds with this wick, which is rejections on the bottom. 42 seconds, see? The SPY is still bearish, but we just really want to right below. Actually, we could push this slightly higher here, but we don't have much of a support, okay? Too early for SPY. If you want to take it, I'll guide you through, but for me, it's still early. Okay, you may need to get stop out on Tesla here. We have a tweezer bottom confirming the move to the upside, or you could wait for this to finish. All right, but still bearish for Tesla. One green candle could scare us off. The SPY is getting ready to confirm that move to the downside.
We should be loading up, guys. Getting ready.
You could have one position if you want to, or you could wait for this 5 minutes to candle to finish, but it wants to come down. This is now the neckline. If you guys got stop out in Tesla, that's fine. I don't know how much you guys are losing on that. And then we could see what we could trade on Tesla, because if we break out of the VWAP, we could actually enter for a possible call. Right now, your RSI is just really still bearish, okay? We do have a bullish crossover here. The SPY is just thinking. He just breaking the pre-morning support. Not really, this is not the support. This is just the body of the candle. But such a long wick, I don't want to waste, you know, that's pretty much $1 difference. So
Yeah.
but Tesla is still bearish, guys, okay? The thing is that we're scalping, so it's a bit scary because one red candle, one green candle, it could goes against us. See, you always just try to scare us on that VWAP for Tesla. That's why sometimes it's always good to have a structural stop loss for Tesla, because for that reason. To those people to hold on or who got top out, you could write this down all the way here. To those people who got top out, two things that you could do. You could actually wait for a bottom. I know it's gonna be it's a bit scary for you guys to write this because you already got stop out. You already got your stop loss. But just like I said earlier, it's still bearish. It's just always try to scare us with the green candle. That's why you have to learn to suck it up. The SPY is just playing with us, but it wants to come down. It really wants to come down for SPY.
Yeah, it does. What do we got? 10 seconds on this candle.
Yeah, it's just really weird because it's not moving at all.
Nope.
But it's bearish, just like SPY. SPY is Tesla. You could add your position if you want to, but you gotta have to learn to take profit, okay? You guys need to take profit. That's your take profit here from the one who ride it up and down. Because just like I said, the structural has to be a best way for Tesla for a stop loss. You gotta learn to ride the green candle to the upside, That's what Tesla is. This is Tesla. So now this is just a wick on the larger time frame. We do have a gap. Okay, that gap, if you see a candle that right below here surpasses that, you could add a position. Okay, you could add a position. This is gonna drop. Two things you could do. You could scale out, meaning, what does that mean? Reduce your position, and then you're gonna have to have a runner and let it run all the way to that 339. Okay, however, yesterday it flushed. We have a bunch of candles, but filling up the gap. It may not flush completely because why? We are exhausted. All right, so we may vacillate from here, or you could actually have continued being oversold, but that oversold already reached the lower low, so that's really exhausted. Okay, as for your SPY is still in the put, guys. SPY is still in the put. It's just really slow. Tesla is still in the put. Mary, can I get in that one? You can. Or let's go ahead and where is your, let me take a look at my, I'm missing a lot of EMAs here because my coaching, I have to change some of them. That's your SPY put, guys. Hold on to your SPY put, hold on to your Tesla put, because you guys gonna make money. 3 EMAs. Everybody's making money, right? You guys supposed to be in the green already. Don't be afraid if you got tap out to enter again. The trend is going on your favor. You're gonna write that down all the way to the gap, or you could do halfway through that. Your put on SPY is doing good too. 2 puts, come on. Make sure you have a stop loss on SPY. We have a small support on that 653.96 before reaching to that 652.81. All right. So make sure you take profit. There's nothing wrong taking profit on this level. It's your money, not mine. Eddie, I need you to be right. It's not being right, Eddie. But I know you made money. Your chicken out didn't do 100. That's okay, Eddie. You did great. $26 on Tesla. Good job. Yes, James. I know we gotta suck it up. Yeah, thanks, Paul. I do my own levels when I do scalping. Everybody got their own levels when they're scalping because everybody has their own strategy. So we don't, well, I don't follow Josh for his levels. I believe Michael has his own levels too. I'm not quite sure with Daniel. I think Daniel follows Josh levels, but me and Michael, we have our own strategy. We have our own levels, you know. But there's nothing wrong following Josh. That's the GOAT's level. So you guys could put it on your chart and then you follow it while I'm here with you guys. You know, then there's nothing wrong with that. $654, 18, 653.92. It's still bearish. This is what happened yesterday too on the gap, okay? Two things, it could just retesting that little tiny white line before it drops, or it could back test and test our resistance on that white line. All right, so what is it looking like, Mary? Exhaustion. We are really exhausted. So We need a little bit of more room for this level so that we could continue to come down. This is too exhausted. It could give us a bullish divergence, and SPY is giving us a possible tweezer bottom or double bottom. Let's go ahead and take a look at what SPY looking like. It's still bearish. One green candle after a rally to the downside is just simply a pullback.
Man, that NVIDIA rally didn't last long.
Hmm. Your Tesla put it's still bearish, but it's exhausted. So if I'm trading with you guys, I mean, I'm not trading right now. I just want to see. And tap. I have a trigger. Protect your profit, guys, on Tesla, okay? Because we could always enter it. We could always enter. SPY to protect it because we could always enter. It just needs a pullback. It's exhausted. Tesla is really exhausted. SPY, we had a big massive candle. We're looking around double bottom here. In reality, this is our pre-morning support. If we cannot create a lower low, then it could just vacillate between the 200 MAs and back to the support. All right, let's take a look at the larger time frame. It's still bearish, but we do really want a candle and establish a lower low for SPY on the 15 minutes. Because we still have room to the downside, really room to the downside. We're still looking around that 652. So this is a possible M pattern. I mean, it is an M pattern with a neckline. And this is your leg too. One green candle for Tesla is just saying, I need a pullback, I need a rest. We need that breather so that we could continue to come down. Let me just check my email. You guys could come in 2 minutes. Oh, I don't have NTAP. I have a alert on NTAP.
Let's watch SPY here and
Make sure you protect
see
your
how it
profit.
reacts to the 9.
Protect your
Trying
profit.
to touch VWAP.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a pretty good tweezer bottom there on the 5.
It's weak though.
Yeah. On the 10, tweezer. Yeah.
It could go against us, okay? That's what we said. When we drop below that, below the gap, I mean, below the support, it doesn't normally just flush it to the downside because of being oversold territory. Okay, it needs to pump some gas so we could continue to come down. This is not a much of a big gap. All right, it's not. So it could actually fill up this gap to the downside, but it's just so weak for Tesla because of this territory. Hold on. Hun?
The SPY above VWAP. Oh, it didn't hold the.
Double bottom on SPY. Okay.
It's really weird.
Your 30 minutes on SPY is really bearish.
Yeah.
Right? This is your 50 MAs and your 200 lies here.
There's your rejection.
Yep, this is your 50 MAs. This is a bunch of rejections. This is a tweezer top on the 30 minutes. Is that mine? Who's talking? Somebody's talking.
This is mine. Can hear people in the background.
Wait, let me go get you.
One green candle after a drop for Tesla, it's normal. No, we really need to break out of this tweezer bottom. Do have a multiple tweezer bottom here. Okay, but it's still weak. Tesla still wants to come down. It still wants to come down. Go ahead and read your comment. That is a lower low. Add position for Tesla if you guys want to. Okay, that establish a lower low. Yeah, we do have a tweezer top and SPY. We are still inside the pre-morning support. In reality, this is your pre-morning support for SPY. But your 30 minutes, just like I was telling you guys, is just pretty weak. Really bearish. And the goal was to still get to at least that 652 level. But it's just really, SPY is just not giving us a nice candle. Actually, it did give us this candle, but it's still inside the pre-morning support, so we just don't want to get caught with a double bottom. All right, we still need to establish a lower low. We are under consolidations for SPY during pre-morning market, and no boom boom yet. I do like Tesla that we had a pullback, so we have a little bit of gas. Let's take a look at the 10 minutes. A nice looking candle for 10 minutes, by the way. 30 minutes looking pretty. Exhausted too. When they start with the green one, always scary. But we are not afraid. It's just shaking off your emotion, guys, so don't worry about it. See? Just shake it off. You're just like, I'm not afraid of you, green. You're just freaking me out. So establishing lower low, that's really good. Looking good for SPY in the 10 minutes. Tesla, the only problem with our Tesla is just really exhausted. So it could take some time before we fill to the gaps to the downside, okay? So we really need to either be patient. All right, approaching your take profit for SPY, or just like I said, you're gonna have to learn to suck it up and get to that 652.82, okay? But you guys are making money there. No stop loss yet so far, so good. But if you do have a stop loss, making use of a trailing stop loss, okay? Drop Tom. Okay, SPY, just like I show you guys on 30 minutes, it was really, really bearish. It's just trying to scare us and trying to touch the VWAP, because every time it drops the VWAP, it always wants to go back and touch the mama. Suck it up, Buttercup. That's right. Suck it up, Buttercup. Take profit on your SPY here, or you gotta have to suck it up. All right, and your Tesla, you guys are making money. Come on. Well, can I get a thumbs up at least? Thanks, Rice. How's my YouTube subscribers going there? You guys making some money? Or we gotta have to learn to suck it up too, right? I see your comment out there. Thanks, Eunice. Good morning. Good morning, Fawn Stop. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Ernest. Good morning, Tyson. There's nothing wrong taking profit. All right, it's your money. There's nothing wrong. It's not a sin. Okay, it's not a sin. Crystal, where is Tesla going? Good question. What about let's try this level to fill the gap to the downside? Remember, where are these going? I did give you guys some trend lines to follow. Where is the possibility that we could be able to hold on and learn to suck it up, right? We do have such a big gap from the SPY, but I will decipher that. I will do it layer by layer, but this is really where the bottom wants to go. Thanks, E. Welcome. I'm glad you get to join me for the first time. I still need to control my stress. When I see green, as soon as I saw 8% on my SPY put, I closed the position. No, Unique, it's okay. There's nothing wrong taking 8% on scalping. It's not a sin. That's fine. The good thing is you could always enter it, right? I don't know how to control. I think I am the opposite of everyone. No, 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 no. You're not the opposite of everyone. We are all the same, right? This is all emotion. That's why I have to tell you guys, trying to guide you, you have to learn to suck it up on that green candle. And I'm advising that to have a structural stop loss for Tesla, because that's what it does. It always tries to shake off our chicken legs and our shaky hands, right? Probably won't see this, but where would be a good level to buy Tesla? Josh's level last night said he's buying. Justin, the best way to do is to ask Josh himself. Took profits on SPY, stayed out of Tesla so far. Molly, that is fine. It's not a sin too. I could only provide information, Justin, on my technicals. Otherwise, I have to review Josh's technicals and then go from there. Unfortunately, I cannot change my screen because we are trading right now. Once again, I don't follow Josh's level. I do have my own level. So if I have to look at his level, then I gotta have to say, okay, I gotta have to stop this. And I think 500 of you guys will be go against me and saying, Mary, that is rude, right? So let's be considerate, Justin. So we could check it out later, or we could ask Josh. All right, guys. Okay, this is not guaranteed. What you see here before is guaranteed. Don't be afraid to take profit. Okay, we don't want to give back our money. It's okay, we could always re-enter. I will decipher when it gets to this level. And it looks like it's gonna flush all the way to this level. It's gonna have a little bit of room to the downside and then back test this level. That's what my predicament is. But I am not right, okay? I am not right. I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing. It's pretty weak. Tesla is just showing off her sexy legs. She's just really teasing us, and we gotta have to learn to suck it up, buttercakes, and make that money. Look at that, take profit on SPY. See, that's what we said. We push it down and then gonna come back up. Now, Mary, where that thing is going? My support lies here. My support lies here. You know, so for Tesla, suck it up. I might owe you guys a couple of cents. Please don't get mad at me and say, Mary, I'm expecting that 339. What if I get that 339? Buy me boba, okay? Just kidding. No, there is a higher chance it's gonna get there, guys. Probability wise, yes. Let me go ahead and give you guys, I'm trying to teach you to suck it up all the way here. But let me see. I don't want to see depends all wet. I haven't passed all the depends yet. My YouTube subscribers, I know you guys making money. I don't see thumbs up. I don't get much love on my YouTube. Unbelievable. Come on, guys. It's okay. I forgive you guys. Let me go ahead and give a level for that SPY because everybody's freaking out. Mary, where am I going? Where's my level? Dude, my level is right in front of your face. But let's see. All right, SPY saying that we could be able to take profit on this 652, just like I had that level. And you could push it slightly below the 651.32. As for your Tesla, baby girl, baby boys, you gotta have to learn to suck it up. Thanks, Molly. Oh, no, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart for my Discord family, but my YouTube is not. Let me see.
Hey.
This is big money, guys. For I did not say to take profit yet for SPY. I mean, for Tesla, I said take profit here, but taking profit is not a sin. All right. But I'm just telling you to suck it up. Same thing with your SPY. Suck it up a little bit more, just a little bit push. Push it. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness. Stocks with Josh is making money. Making money. Mary said to suck it up. Mary, I cannot take it anymore. Then take profit. That's pretty big money. Okay, that's pretty big money. When this traded a lower low, I said buy, add position. That's a lower low. And where you guys up now? That is $2. I mean, yeah, $2. $2 is golden, guys. $2 is golden. As for your SPY, once we establish a lower low, what did we say? Mary said buy. We establish a lower low. What do we have? We have another, what is this, lower low? About $1. $1 is okay. No, about $2. Yeah, $2 to $2 on both of them for the re-entering. That's pretty good money, right? Pretty good money. Okay, as for the Tesla, if we touch when we touch this 339, we need to modify it because it's exhausted, okay? And filling in the gap to the downside, it could whipsaw a little bit and then back test now. They're gonna be like, okay, drop the mic and we are going back to the upside because I'm exhausted. That's what Tal is telling us. SPY is doing the same thing. We do have to take profit on that 651, but my goal is to get to that 650, right? That's what I've been saying, but I'm not right. Okay, I am not right. I'm just, the market is always right. He could fart on my face and I owe you guys what? Couple of cents, right? So same thing here. One green candle is what? Scaring us, but we don't want to give back our profit. So make sure you have a trailing stop loss because Tesla could back test on the 341.37 and that's pretty big. All right, or it could drop here slightly below and then go back test. Same thing with your SPY. This was a resistance before. It could actually back test half of that candle or all the way here. I don't know. But one green candle is just saying, I'm tired. Let me sit down. I've been sprinting on this marathon. I need to sit down. Legs cramping, maybe possible vomiting. So when you sprint and then you have a marathon to go to, that's not a good way to do it, right? So it needs to rest. One green candle is just a possible short pullback. But for Tesla, I might owe you guys 30 cents because it could go back up or it could actually back test here and then drop. But we don't want to be cheap. This is 340 and it gets to 340.34, so 34 cents, right? It's okay. But to those people who's gonna suck it up and hold it, they really want that 34 cents or maybe continuation to the downside on that 338 to 335, right? So I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Let me go drink water, guys. I hope you guys take profit. That was a nice run. Remember, when it goes to your favor, you made more money. When it pulls back, your delta goes against you. Thank you, Mary. Jasmine, stay put, paying off today. Another 20%. YouTube is going to buy you boba. Ooh, hello. Salt and pepper. That's right. By far my favorite crown trader. Thank you, Tim. That's too much winning. I cannot take it anymore. Tell me about it, James. You guys are making so much money. Tell me about it. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. It is incredible. Yeah, it's incredible indeed, but make sure you don't put back, you don't give back your money, okay? Just like I said, I might owe you guys a couple of cents in here because this was the goal. But remember, Miss Mary, you guys been trading with me. When it's approaching it, don't be what do you call that? Cheap steak or penny pincher. All right, 30 cents. But if you okay with sucking it up, it could get there. It's still bearish. Let's go ahead and take a look at the larger time frame. The thing with a Tesla is it's exhausted, guys. On the larger time frame, it's really exhausted. Okay. Meaning the 15, 30, 1 hour, the 2 hours still have more room to the downside and it wants to touch and fill the gap to the downside. The 4 hours still have more room to the downside, but please note that the bottom might be approaching for Tesla. Okay. The bottom might be approaching for Tesla. But so Mary, can you get a call right away? Of course not. Why would you do that? All right, let's go ahead and learn technical 101. As you can see, when Tesla hit this bottom on the RSI bounce, Tesla hit that bottom bounce. What is it again? Possible bounce, okay? So we are nearing bottom on Tesla. Nearing bottom. So to those people who suck it up, let's go ahead and wait, right? Wait. Yours by just one green candle is just a possible short pullback, saying, let me go ahead and sit down. I still have more room to the downside. This volume to the downside is confirming strong one green candle, possible short pullback. Oh, Striker, don't go against the trend. I don't go against my trend, buddy. I really don't. I haven't got the intuition of going against the trend. You know, some traders, they have that intuition when you hit that level, and I'm not saying that they're always right, but sometimes when they see that level, they see a reversal. I could only do that on the swing, but not on the scalping. So far, I don't go against my trend when I do a scalping. And besides, I have 500-600 of you guys watching me. If I go against my trend, that will definitely cost you guys money, and I don't want that. Made some good money today. Good job, Miss Mary. You're hilarious. I know, right? Could be funny sometimes. 26 per. Oh, Rita. Good job, Rita. Nice to see you again, Rita. We can give Spy some chocolate to recover energy so it goes more down. Seriously. Give him some gel. Made some money in SPY, Martha. Good job. Love trading with you. Suck it up. I know, that's what I tell to my baby daddy. All right, Liz, let's not talk about baby daddy here. Thank you. You're welcome. Raise. I'm sure you got 35% raise. That's right. Good job, Cynthia. Thank you, Miss Mary. 150. That just pays your just pays your hopefully your subscription. All right, we have 2 green candle on SPY. Here's the thing with the SPY. If you did not take profit, perhaps this is a perfect time. 2 things that could happen. We have a first attempt of testing that VWAP. There's a higher attempt that we might test that VWAP. Okay. As for Tesla, it looks like it wants to have a little bit of a break and trying to prove us wrong that it's not gonna fill up that gap to the downside. Mary, I owe you now 25 cents. 25 cents. Oh, more than 25 cents. It's right here to here. Wish you live trade 3 days a week. You are the best for me. Well, I'm planning to have live trading extra, but there's going to be a fee so that I could get compensate because I don't trade when you guys are trading. So I'm planning to. Are we still in SPY put? We were in SPY put. I've been telling people to take profit, and if they want, they could hold on to it. Or I told them to have a trailing stop loss. Okay, this is not the time to add a position yet until we modify and establish a lower low. Have a 2 successful trading sessions with you. Thank you. This was your first time trading Tesla with profit. Good job. Jamal, first time is good. 55% Tesla. Good job, Bridget. How do we buy boba? Well, have you guys tasted boba? Very addicting. If you have diabetes, it's no good for you. If you're trying to lose weight, it's no good for you too. How does SPY looking good? We gotta have to wait, Tom. I'll let you know, Tom. Took some profit in SPY, both. Good job. That's what I did. Don't go against Mary's trend. You will pay for it. No, Tom, that's not true. Took profit SPY twice. Enjoyed your session every day. Good job. I like watching you live trade. I get more learning here than anywhere. Oh, thank you, Joseph. I have more confidence in my charts. I see difference in my charts levels, but learning is invaluable. Of course. This is going to be your points of control. Don't enter a put yet, okay? You really need to wait. Same thing with Tesla. Mary, can I get a call? 1 green candle doesn't mean it's a call, all right? Don't. Not Esmeralda, not yet. We are not doing anything yet. As a matter of fact, everybody should have taken profit and protected your position. We gotta have to take a look at the chart again. JJGG. So you miss your SPY entry. That's okay. Yes, Rebecca, because I do want to get compensate on my time if I'm not going to trade. It all depends on the Discord for chargers. It's not me. Oil at 177. Thanks, Tom. There's nothing here on SPY. Tesla, we have an inverted hammer. Inverted hammer compared to a regular hammer is weak. Okay, inverted hammer. Hammer itself, if there is a wick, that's more stronger of a reversal than an inverted hammer. Well, we gotta see striker. Let's go and take a look at Tesla. Tesla, nothing. Don't go against the trend and then go get a call. Okay, not yet. It is exhausted indeed. It is just a matter of time when it's going to have a deep pullback. And the deep pullback lies on testing that VWAP all the way here. That's going to be your deep pullback. Is it time yet, Mary? 2 green candle doesn't mean it's a reversal. All right, we do need another confirmation for that. We do need at least a bullish crossover. A possible bullish crossover. Hey, Mary, that's a big gap. I know. We just don't. This is going to be your point of control. All right, so you're going to chase that $1. And then if it whips out and go against us, is it worth it? Yes, Cynthia, we have to. So also the good thing about trading in the group is it gives you more confidence to stay on your trade. You know, sometimes it's hard to trade on your own, right? But just give you a guidance to have someone trade with you and let that person think for you guys a lot better than you thinking, right? Oh, trust me, I would love to. See? Can I enter that? Now we were testing on the VWAP for your SPY. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Maybe I could have gotten a call there. I'm telling you, just because you have 2 green candles or 1 green candle doesn't mean it's a call. No.
Right.
Yeah, it's really not, okay? Is SPY put done? Not sure. Not sure. You could just back testing the VWAP and go back test and give us a double bottom. Not yet. I don't know where it's going. It could be like this. This was your support. After a drop, back testing that support before it continues to the downside. Same thing here. This is going to be your resistance. I know some of you guys go against that trend and got a call. So if you do got a call, make sure you get out on that 342.29. How do I know that? Because I know some of you guys are rebels. They will take that trade. I'm being honest. Thank you, Lolita. See, Don, you're guilty, right? So you're gonna have to make sure you take profit because nothing is confirmed yet. Yeah, Yolanda said someone said that Trump is talking. Be careful.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, Don, if you got that call, you better make sure you take profit soon because nothing is confirmed. Just push it. It wants to come up all the way there. It's getting there. Thanks, Race. All right, take profit for you, Tesla. To those people who go against that trend and got calls, I know some of you guys, I know you.
Talking about Eddie.
Yeah. Eddie or Dan, if Dan is here,
Yeah,
or
or race.
JJJ.
Yeah.
Maybe we could push your call all the way to that 342.86, and that could be your point of control. We do have a tweezer top, tweezer bottom. You could push that there. If the momentum continues, your volume is not fully confirmed yet. We are looking at back testing the VWAP on 344, okay? That's for those aggressive traders. Please don't follow. Those people who's not experienced, please don't follow this. But Mary, you're giving us trade. Yes, but if you have no discipline when to take profit or when to get out, it's no bueno for you. Okay. But to those people who are experienced, yes, you see how we need to take profit, but there's a higher chance it's going to get to that 344. Don't know yet. It's just a possible recovery. What about Mary for a call for SPY? You already missed your run to the upside. This is now serving as your resistance. This is where you take profit to those rebels. Yes, I call you guys rebels. Why is that? Because there is no change of a structure at this moment yet. You are trading with the candle, which is good. That is an aggressive entry, right? There's nothing wrong with that either. Oh gosh, Eddie, you're putting pressure on me. That's why we take profit on that VWAP. It's not confirmed. Your RSI, it's still, we have a bullish crossover on the RSI, but that VWAP serving as your resistance. Let's see if this is a recovery. We have 4 minutes to finish this and reject your 200 MAs. And we could go from here. Now, if we reject that 200 MAs, break out of that 655, then we do have the resistance on 656.64. That's about $1.60. All right. So we gotta have to wait. It's not confirmed yet. Nothing yet. I don't have a conviction for SPY to go up or to go down at this moment. We really need to finish that candle on the 30 minutes from this rejection candle and see, and then break out of that VWAP to back test that 50 MAs. Okay, and that's what it's looking like. It's going. FYI, Tesla is still bullish. I mean bearish. Excuse me. Still bearish. Okay, Tesla is still bearish. But don't load up on your puts yet. Two minutes to finish this candle. That 30 minutes. This is a hammer rejecting your 50 MAs. I'm sorry, 200. This is your 9 EMA. It's still showing bearish on your Tesla. You also have a W on your double bottom on your RSI. It's still bearish for Tesla. Tesla still owes me a couple of cents to fill the gap to the downside. You know, it doesn't matter what parties you are, Democrat or Republican. When it comes to war, nobody wins because lives, other people's lives is on the line. And it's easier for our leaders to decide what to do, but yet a lot of people dies too, you know. Every life matters. But this war is really just unacceptable. And we live in a modern world where we're supposed to be at peace now, that we should be learning from history, you know. But common greed is just really normal, natural for us human beings. It's like, what is enough? I want more oil. I want more control. We destroy our own humankind, our own kind.
The thing is, most people just want to live in peace,
Yeah.
live their lives.
Not yet, Tim. We're gonna wait for this candle on the 30 minutes. This is a rejections. This is the part that we wait. This is the part where it's golden. This is going to be a pivotal point for SPY. Would like to see a change of a structure. 1, 2. There's more chance to come down here and back test or break through that. Nothing yet. Striker said he wants more money now. I know. We all want now the instant gratification, right? Okay, let's go ahead and analyze this Tesla. Tesla, we're pinned down on that 9 EMA. We have a bullish crossover. Not yet on the bullish crossover, but Tesla still wants to climb up and test that 342.86 all the way to that 343. And this is an aggressive entry with no confirmation, only just 5 minutes. You gotta have to learn to trade this. You gotta have to learn to trade this candle by candle. So that's for the call, but not much of a move to the upside. It's really not confirmed yet. Okay, not confirmed. You only have 5 minutes as your confirmation. And 5 minutes, what happened to 5 minutes? It could get fake out. So if we stick with the 10 minutes and the 15 minutes, is it a call? No. Let's take a look at this. Let's analyze the tweezer bottom, confirming your trade to a possible reversal to the upside. But where is that reversal coming from? Really on the 342. This is an aggressive entry. This is your take profit if you enter that call. Does it want to come up there? Your bearish diverge, your RSI is not telling you so. Nothing yet. For SPY, we had a breakdown of the VWAP. Back test, 1, 2. This is our second one. Normally the third one is the lucky charms that break through it. The second one, most of the time it doesn't, but I could be wrong. There's days that after the second test of the VWAP, it break through it. But what it's lacking volume. And the volume will tell us if we're going to go up. For the 5 minutes on Tesla, 5 minutes is looking good for a possible call, but is it confirmed? No, your 10 minutes. Your 10 minutes is whispering to you and saying, no, it's not confirmed. All right, it's not confirmed. I'm cooking. This is where the resistance of that 5 minutes. This is the 5 minutes is telling us it could go up. That's what 5 minutes. Your 10 minutes saying this is how much you could go up. So it's limited, right? So why take a risk for the little crumbs, right? You are observing, B? Thanks, Striker. Only today? Just kidding. Yes, this is your VWAP for SPY. Your VWAP is the purple line.
There's two things. 11 minutes.
Sometimes ABC, you really need to take the trades because you know why? If you miss a lot of opportunity, when is that day gonna come that you're gonna take a trade? Right, we gotta have to at least start with a small position, ABC. Not unless you're learning, that's a good one. That's okay too, as long as you're learning. But planning without implementation is just simply just what? A plan with no action. This is what your 5 minutes is telling you confirm. Let's take a look at the 10 minutes so we could write this up. 10 minutes, it's giving us a bullish crossover. It could give us a fake out, but this is where the resistance lies on that 5-10 minutes. Is it worth taking? For me, if I'm trading this, no. Okay. This could give us a fake out and back test it. This is your point of control. This was supposed to be your take profit for that 5 minutes. Okay. So I really like to see a bigger conviction from this candle. This is a nice looking candle, but this still a point of control. Now break through that, your resistance lies here. Not much of a move to the upside. All right. What about SPY, Mary? Okay. SPY 3 candles in the 10 minutes is okay. As you can see, this is an early candle that's break through that trend line, but we're still pinned down right above the VWAP. Is this the VWAP? Yeah, that's your VWAP. This is indecision. This is a hangman. But this indecision could serve a rejections. And as you can see, your RSI is flat. $15, one red candle, one green candle after a downtrend is just serving as a one short pullback. SPY nothing yet. Don't worry. If we do have another chance to enter this trade, why not, right? But right now it's not giving us. So this is the time that we rest. And 11 o'clock, we are done. We do have power hour today. And Tom, we have a class, Tom, on Tuesday. So those people who's taking,
Hey,
oh, go ahead,
so
Tom.
we're gonna move that class to next week.
Roger that.
Yep.
Please make an announcement. Okay.
Yep. I'm actually changing the info on it right now. I think we had a lot of people out because of the holiday and Easter and spring break, so we're
Yeah.
gonna move that dividend ladder class to next Tuesday, the 14th.
See, that's why we don't enter that call, because your 10 minutes gives you what? The fake out, right? On that 5 minutes. And just like we said, your point of control is lies on that 10 minutes on this big candle. And that's exactly what it says. So good job to those people who take profit, those rebels who take profit on the right on that point of control and get out because it's not confirmed. Your 10 minutes now, it seems like we're going to go back down again. Now let's see. We need to establish a lower low, okay? And keep in mind, this is way oversold. It has to touch this level just to fill the gap, and then we're going to see where it's going. So we need to, when we enter a put here, I pretty much like to see a lower low, but it's a bit nerve-wracking to enter a put and then right below on the support and it bounced from us. So the best way to do it, at least if we are slightly below, to fill the gap to the downside, and then we could get that 338 to 335. SPY is pretty much flat on your RSI. Tesla might give us a better trade than SPY, by the way. Okay, so, and remember on SPY now you could have a today's expiration, tomorrow's expiration, a 1 day expiration, 2 days expiration. See, it's just touching it. Ding. Now we fill the gap to the downside. Let's see. We have 1 minute to finish this candle. Go ahead and wait for it before you enter a put, or to those people who like to enter a put right away and always like to go against me, I suggest to wait for this 1 minute to finish. Does it want to come down? Yeah. Let's go ahead and wait for the 5 minutes to confirm that. That's just saying, Mary, I just filled the gap for you. Yeah, your 30 minutes is really still bearish. You could start a position if you want to, or wait to create a lower low. All right. Out of position. That volume is pretty good, by the way. The volume is back up at that breakdown. 38 seconds. Come on, come down now. 29 seconds. Hopefully it doesn't whipsaw from us, but this volume is massive. We're going to void 1, 2, 3. This is the next massive candle. This is the second massive candle. So this downside has some volume, so that's pretty good. Now let's go ahead and give us a bearish crossover. Just push it. Come on. 5 minutes to finish this candle. I don't want to get a whipsaw. But that's a nice looking volume, by the way. Come on, come down. It's scaring us. Saying I just fill the gap for you, Mary. No, you want me to come down more. I'm like, yeah, because it's still bearish. Have a stop loss, guys. But it wants to come down. After a lower low, it could back test this level, that 340. I know, it sucks. Before coming down. And then I'll say we are done for today. And then we're gonna have to go see this again on the power hour. In SPY, there's no trade yet. Okay, there's no trade to SPY yet. It's okay if you don't got no trade sometimes for SPY, because why? It's better off not to have a trade or lose money. We still right below that VWAP, and we cannot come down and break through that VWAP. It's actually pretty weak. Tesla's playing games with us. We just want a little bit of money and then we are done for today. Come on now. So we could go home with another, I don't know, extra dinner. Just calm down. Thank you, Ginochi. Thanks, Rays. Hoo-hoo, Rays. Rays, give me boba. 20%. Good job, Ernest. Thanks, Dom. Hoo-hoo, Rays. Good job. SPY wants to come down. Such a weak. Look at this. It gives us a fake out, right? But if you don't have that VWAP, definitely you get fake out. That's why you're gonna use your VWAP before entering that call. Come on, Tesla. All right, guys. You're gonna have to learn to suck it up until it gets here, or you're gonna have to do a trailing stop loss. Whatever profit you get out. Because why? We're gonna get out now, 11 o'clock. Come on. You see, that's why it's good to have a trend line and use your EMA. So this serves as your protection as well, okay? And it touches just right on the 50 MAs. Tesla is fighting. This is what we said earlier, slightly push down and then back test. Let's see. 4, 3, 2, 1. Always starts with a green and then turns red. Not unless this is just giving us a scary candle that go back test at 340. This is serving as your resistance. This was to fill the gap to the downside. you're gonna have to do a limit sell here because it seems like we're getting a whipsaw. Tesla's giving you a whipsaw, so it's really exhausted. Okay, so you better make sure you take profit when it comes down to a limit sell. I don't know what price is that. It's fighting. Tesla's fighting it. See, yeah, it's fighting. Yep. Hope you guys that have a stop loss, right? Yep. This is what we said earlier. Once it back test, it might go reverse from here. It's whipsawing us, so be careful now. This is the part there. Tesla is really struggling. He's fighting. The bears and the bulls is fighting, saying, hey, you're already exhausted. I give you a little bit more push to the downside. Now it's the buyers more stop picking up. So to those people who did not have a stop loss or trailing stop loss, one thing you could do, you could either wait for this candle to finish. Back testing half of the candle is normal. Okay, back testing half of the candle is normal, but volume is picking up though, so that's the only thing. No reversal yet. It's just exhausted. It's really just exhausted. Tesla is just exhausted. We keep saying exhausted, Mary. It's really way overbought. I mean oversold territory. Okay, just really oversold territory. It's normal to backtest half of the candle before it shoots down. But remember, you have more profit if it goes to your favor and the strength instead of this pulling back. You just return all your profit to Tesla. Don't use your 5 minutes. 5 minutes been giving us fake out. So use your 10 minutes once I leave. Use your 10 minutes. The goal is to remain below the yellow line on the 10 minutes, especially on the 15 minutes. Okay, we don't want to see a bullish crossover on that 15 minutes. If it does, this is going to be your point of control. So that's about $2 losses for you guys. So that's no bueno. Okay, so learn when to stop with your put and learn when to enter on your call. You want a bullish crossover. Let me see where this thing is going, by the way. It still wants to come down though. Tesla still wants to come down. It's just pretty exhausted in the shorter time frame. The 2 hour is still telling us, yes, I still want to come down. But remember, we already filled the gap. So that gap's coming from somewhere. It's somewhere. See, it's somewhere that I found it. Let's see if it's in the daily. What is it here? Yeah, 338 still wants to come there though. Watch your screen, okay? Because I'm just trying to find out where this thing could go. Yeah. 338.92. 338.92. Yes, really wants to come down here. Which this is our take profit. 338.92. Please make sure you take profit on Tesla now. It's giving you guys whipsaw. As for your SPY, it's aiming for a put, but this is serving as your trend line. You want to break out of that. This is going to be your support. Okay. SPY. Hold on, let me see that. Confirm. Wait for this bearish crossover before entering your put, guys, and make sure not just the 5 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes is giving us a nice confirmation. So rejection, so a possible continuation to the downside for SPY, but you do have that support on that 652.43 all the way to that 651.94. Okay. Your 5 minutes is getting there. It's getting there. A full confirmation for SPY to come down is once we establish a lower low here, because we don't want to get caught with a possible double bottom. Okay, and doesn't mean the double bottom lies here. It could be here as well. All right. You have 2-3 minutes to those people who did not take profit. 2-3 minutes to finish this candle. It really wants to touch this level, by the way. If there's more room to the downside, but we're no more volume. No more volume. But this was my support at 338.18. But according to Fibonacci retrace extension, there's still more room to the downside. But please keep into consideration this is being oversold. It's just really a matter of time before it start reversing. And when it reverses, it's going to do a deep pullback. Okay? Every time this pulls back, make sure you do a limit sell. Don't worry about 2-3 cents, guys. Don't worry about 2-3 cents. All right, it's fighting, but it's giving you guys multiple times opportunity to take profit. It's keep giving. I've seen it multiple times. It keeps coming back down, coming back down. 339.06. It still wants to go to 338.89, I think, or 92. For your SPY put, in order for you to get that put, this is what you're looking for. Bearish crossover, not a bullish crossover. This is still considered to be a bullish crossover. And at this time, it's going to be 11 o'clock. It's not going to be a nice way to trade. It's going to be choppy now. That's why we get out and we mental health, and then we take care of our mind, and then we'll talk to you again around 3 o'clock. All right. Hope you guys made some money. As always, I enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy my session. Thank you, Race. Thank you, Tom, for being here.
Yes, ma'am. I was you did a great job this morning, Mary. I was kind of distracted. I taking all this time off from work. I'm being bombarded this morning.
No problem. No problem. Ginochi, $300 for Tesla. Not today. Maybe not today, but there is a chance. Yes. But just like I said, pay attention to your RSI. This thing could continue to come down. Okay, it could continue to come down. But look at your RSI, what it's giving us. So for some reason, the bottom is very, very near. Pay attention to your Tesla. Tesla, come on, guys. That's your take profit right there. Okay, don't want to push your luck right now. It's really giving you guys multiple times to take profit. Okay, does it want to come down? Yeah, it wants to come down, but at the same time, it wants to recover as well. All right, you're just really lacking volume now. Look at your this is your SMA, and nothing right above that. I hope you guys take profit. It gives you guys multiple times to come down in this level. I hope you guys do that limit sell. Don't worry about 2-3 cents. SPY is getting weaker and weaker, but keep in mind your support lies on that 662. Well, we do have the support here, all the way here, but don't push your luck too much on SPY as well, because why? It's moving so slow, very slow. Okay, so I don't know what else to say. Your 5 minutes for SPY is giving us a confirmation, but at the same time, I prefer to finish this candle before you guys enter a put. But keep in mind, just like I said, it's not much of a move, not unless it establish a lower low and your volume picks up. You have a volume com compression here. You have a bunch of wicks all here, wicks all here. So that's a bit scary. So you're gonna have to have discipline here. Here's your Tesla. This massive candle confirms the trade to the downside. What happened was the buyers just keep pushing the price down, but the sellers right there waiting and keep selling. Selling did not even, the seller just pushed the price lower here and then start selling as well. Selling. Buyers keep putting the price high, no volume. All right, it's 11 o'clock, guys. It's real 11 o'clock. It's giving you guys multiple times to take profit, and it's up to you now. It's not up to me anymore. I've been telling you guys to take profit. You don't make money if this is whipsawing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The only way you're gonna win here is to do your limit sell, because if you do a market order, it will give you the green level. Here comes your SPY. Once again, please be careful with SPY. All right. I guess we are done. We have multiple trades today. I think we overtrade. Susan, thank you. GHG2, thank you. See you at the close. Awesome job. Thank you, guys. Kathy, thank you. I'll see you guys later at 4 o'clock. Okay, I mean 3 o'clock. Sorry, 3 o'clock.
Well, okay, 4 o'clock, be a little late.
3 o'clock. All right. We do need to change our Zoom link from time to time, because you remember every month some people cancel their subscriptions, and it's just fair enough for us to. There comes they're here. It just touches your take profit. Does it want to come down more? First, I need you to take profit at that level. Second, you could add a position, or you could reduce your position all the way back to our 338.16 to 337.85. Does it want to come down? Yeah, with no volume, it wants to come down. Same thing with your SPY. Where do we say we take profit? On that blue level. Where's the second one, Mary? Not unless Trump's saying something, this thing could be really, really moved to the downside. Volume is picking up slightly, a little bit on Tesla. Volume is picking up slightly on SPY. What's going on? Good job,
Trump
Tom.
finished speaking, maybe?
Tom is jumping up and down. Yep. With this candle looking, if it's finished like this, body of the candle, this is really your support now. All right. To those people who made money, congratulations. To those people who scale out, congratulations. To those people who did not make money, at least you're learning, congratulations. To those people who lost money, congratulations. Why? Because you learn from it. All right. Don't make it as a scar that you get afraid. Don't worry about it. If I will be entering this trade, I will definitely hold on to that 338, by the way. And as for your SPY, I don't have a higher conviction for SPY that it could come down here, but volume is picking up. Oh, actually, your RSI is really low now, so see, I told you I wouldn't hold it here. But be careful with SPY, possible double bottom. Take a look at this before I leave. You know, your SPY, you have slightly moved to the downside still, and we did not have any level that reaches below oversold. Okay, so RSI, pay attention to your RSI. From here it reverses, from here reverses, from here reverses, slightly move to the downside, could push it here before it reverses. And Tesla, yeah, I owe you guys what, 15 cents? But I told you if I was trading that, I would have hold it all the way to this level. But I'm not a greedy person, so I will definitely start taking profit before getting to this level. Alright guys, I hope that helps. Hope today we'll get a big boom boom again. If not, it could be a learning experience. I think this is my 4th time saying goodbye. I'm just really happy that this thing turns out really, really good. So those people who did not take profit, he's gonna give you, this is the second chance. He's gonna give you another chance. And guess what? I think it's gonna come down to 337.85. It's 11 o'clock. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. I just want to see this red candle come down. Yeah, the only way you're gonna win on that Tesla is really a sell order, limit sell. Market order is gonna give you the green, and it's gonna give you bad numbers. It's gonna flush down. See? See? Take profit. Right on the dot. Hello, Idaho. 337.85. 337.85. To the T, guys. Congratulations. We did it. Incredible. Oh, hello. Look at your SPY. SPY, establish lower low. You have 1 minute to finish that candle before you entering another put, okay? Tesla wants to come down. If you guys are trading this without me, just please make sure you have this level, that 336.52, then 335.86, 334, all the way to 332. All right? And don't get caught on that pullback. When it gives you guys a pullback, it's going to be a deep pullback. Adam, I wish too, right, Adam? I split it with you. Tell me about it. If I could just predict that numbers, we all gonna win. But unfortunately, I could only provide numbers in this level. Yeah, it wants to come down all the way to that 100%. Jeez. Yeah. This is moving less volume, so if this push it higher, that 127 is really your last take profit level. Don't be greedy. It could get to 334. It can. But the probability is slightly lower. All right? So slightly lower. So this is another possible move. Like let's say 34 seconds, it could whipsaw it before it gives you another level. But guys, please don't overtrade now. Look at that, Michael, just 5 out of 5 winning today. Thanks, Mary. Good job. So that's overtrading, Michael. 5 trade.
Yeah.
Right? All right, guys. That's it. I'm really saying goodbye. Otherwise, I'm going to hold on to it, and you guys going to start buying more put. And you're gonna be like, Mary, stay, and then until we get to take profit here. But you're gonna have to learn that. Learn to suck it up. Does it want to come here? Yes. What is the probability, Mary? Is slightly slim. Just because it's, you know what, it's not slightly slim. There is still a chance that it's gonna get to this level, by the way. But just keep in mind, this is really exhausted. Volume was picking up slightly, but it's not right above the RSI, so it's really moving with less volume. Okay, it's moving with less volume. All right, guys. Maybe this is 100 times. Oh, look,
Bye, Mary.
your SPY. Your SPY really wants to come to our levels, guys. Nice. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you guys. Good job with our levels. We did great. 80% on SPY. Good job. All right. Always be kind. Be patient. May all your trades be in the green. Bye, guys.
Big.
I have 2 clicks that I gotta do while you guys are clicking sell, sell, sell. I'm clicking end on my end.